So you guys, I'm going to continue my story, guys. So when they handed over to SS2 students, that was when I started noticing some people, like there is this particular group of people, like their job is just to torment my life. There's this particular girl, she's my bunky's neighbor, like that my SS3 bunky, the person I'm mounting, her neighbor is an SS2 girl. So I didn't know that she was like keeping track of everything that was happening and then telling her fellow SS2 people now. So they were really ready to deal with my life. So it started with her sending me to, it's, I get that it's normal to like send your juniors to maybe fetch water or, but this one was too much. Like, she'll send me to go and fetch water. I'll go and fetch. Before I come back, she has another bucket again. Go and fetch. Like, this is how I'm going to keep fetching water. I'm not even going to go to class or anything. I can't go for lunch because I have to go and fetch water for. Even when the school reservoir is spoiled, there's this place that is underground that we used to go and fetch water. That place is very, very far and dangerous. And the school house warned us not to go down there because like series of accidents have happened down there. But still, there's nothing you can do. You just have to respect the seniors and go and fetch the water. I have to bring out her food. It was just like I just entered serving all over again. So when the SS3 students started writing their exam, these SS3 YEC exams, SS3 exams and all, they were no longer paying attention to the things that are happening. So it was more like the SS2 students were now the leadership of the school. So that was how one day I was just on my own. Like every day, she always tell me she's hungry. She goes for dining. She has provisions. She has pocket money. And probably her own things are even much more than mine. But every day she tells me she's hungry. So when I entered SS2, they had to reshuffle the dormitory. That was how I went to another dormitory. And apparently in this dormitory, the senior there, like, oh, and then they reshuffled our morning duty. They shuffled our morning duty and they now put me in toilet cleaners. And toilet cleaners and gutter cleaners and like it's just like the worst kind of job, the worst kind of morning duty they can give anybody. So apparently those that were given the job were those that like they call us the most hated people of the hostel. So like and the our toilet prefect, that one just she just straight up out of nowhere became so mean to me. That girl really dealt with me. Like when we entered SS2 now, I thought that we finally arrived. I can do some things in the hostel. Like once we enter the hostel, we will be plenty. There will be SS1 students and SS2 students. This girl, this toilet prefect, because she's the head of our dormitory, she will just hijack me. She will tell me to sweep the dormitory. Like I don't know why she always like singled me out and be like anything I should go and buy things for her. I should go and do like she kept sending me. I'll do my morning duty. She will come out in the night when I'm sleeping. She will wake me up and say I did not do it. That is how she start flogging me or like doing all sorts of things. So one day they were just like gisting in the hostel. Seniors they were talking, they were gisting. And they now started like talking about why they bully students and also I don't even know the exact person that asked that the girl why is it that she's always like punishing me, giving me things to do and all. So the thing she replied was that she just hates me. That she doesn't know. She just the first day she saw my face, she really hated me. So like they started laughing, but that day when I heard it, I was like, oh my god. Like the reason why I'm suffering is because someone hates my face. I've never been in this school before. Like I just entered in SS1. We've never met anywhere. We don't even live in the same vicinity or the same town. Like and you just hate me, like you just hate my face. That's just the only reason why you just keep punishing me, giving me unnecessary things to do, even things that my juniors can do. You just want to humiliate me just because you hate me. So that was there. I told myself that, you know what, she can just do her worst, because I've understood. Because before I used to think that maybe I did something to her, or like I used to like feel that I probably did something wrong. That was why she was tormenting me. That was why she was bullying me. So that was when I realized that it's not even my fault. So it was after that I even realized that, like, I'll fetch water and keep under my bed. Even though I chain it, like I chain it to my bunk so that I won't look for my bucket. Someone will still come and scoop my water from under my bed, like scoop the whole water and leave an empty bucket there. What am I supposed to use and take my bath? So that was when, like, someone now told me that it was that same girl that was always doing it. She has plenty buckets of water under her bed though. She just doesn't want me to be at peace at any point in time. Like, anytime she sees me, she will remember one thing I did or one thing I did not do or something I'm going to do in the future. Like, I'm always having punishment and she's always flogging me. So, like, it was very bad. It was really, really bad. But thank God we survived, because they eventually graduated now. They cannot carry their seniorhood and remain in school now. So at some point they had to graduate. So thank God I was even able to last that long, because all the things I went through, I didn't know I was that strong to go through all of them, because it was really horrible. Because I remember there was a day, this particular girl that says she hates my face, there was a day that I was supposed to sweep the dormitory, and I swept. You know how dormitory is now. Just after sweeping this place, now a senior can just eat biscuit and drop the paper on the floor, because they don't even know how to dispose things in the dustbin. You just eat and drop on the floor. So I finished doing my afternoon duty, which is sweeping the hostel. When I came back in the night, she was like, I did not sweep the hostel. I told her that I did. That she can even ask. Some of her mates saw me when I was sweeping, because you have to enter their corners and sweep out under their beds and all of that. She said that I'm lying, that she's not going to ask anybody. That am I now saying that she's lying? Or like, she was just, I just kept quiet. I was just looking at her. She told me to kneel down. I knelt down. She brought hangers there, flogging me, flogging me. So as she was flogging me, she now gave me injury on my palms. Like, the hanger tore my palms and it started bleeding. That was when she now stopped and she told me to go. I should go and carry broom that night and start sweeping. Like, I don't know why some people are just very wicked. So the next day, I now went to report her to one teacher. There's this teacher that I don't even know how I even met that one. So I went to report this girl. The teacher now called her. I don't know what they discussed, but when we came back to the hostel, she now gave me a worse beating than the one I received that tore my hand. Like, I was like, you know what? I'm tired. Like, I'm not even reporting anymore. If she wants to kill me, she should just kill me. Like, anything she wants to do, she should just continue. That's the end of my story. That was how I survived. And I became a senior and I graduated. Thinking about it now, I just feel so emotional. Like, I remember that time I was always crying myself to sleep. This is not something that you say you don't want to stay in boarding school anymore, because our house was far. We don't even live in the same city. I just had to endure. And while all these things were happening, my academics like was suffering, because after doing all this, running all these errands, when you come and sit down to read, you just have to sleep because you're very tired. So all these things are just like, it was part of my growth process, and thank God for what I am today. Thank God for where I am today, honestly. These days I still like have this bias as to whether I want my kids to go to boarding school or not. Honestly, I want them to go because I need them to I'm going to need them to learn to be independent and to fight for themselves. But also thinking about the kind of bullying that goes on in secondary school these days, I just want them to stay in the house and learn from the house. So you guys, this is the end of my story. I didn't even finish my makeup, but I'll see you guys in my next video. Make sure you subscribe if you've not subscribed, and take care.